start by the name of Allah. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to Star Learning. Today we are going to discuss a very basic topic. I'm going to be talking to you about phrase. First, the definition of phrase. A group of words which make sense but not complete sense is called phrase. Here I have discussed phrase. After that, some examples of phrase, then types of phrase. Here we have examples. An old man, in the earth, on a wall, to my door, in the corner, in the kitchen. These are the examples of phrase. After that, we have types. Phrasal verb, noun phrase, adverbial phrase, adjective phrase, infinitive phrase, gerund phrase. These are some types of phrases, but in this video we have discussed in detail with a lot of phrasal verbs plus meanings, that is phrasal verb. I have discussed here in detail phrasal verbs. The definition of phrasal verb I have discussed. After that, some phrasal verbs with meaning plus examples I have discussed. I'm sure that after watching this video, you will be able to use phrasal verb in your communication. First, the definition of phrasal verbs. In English, phrasal verbs are a combination of 2, 3 or more words without subject and object to make a phrase with a single meaning. Here we have some examples of phrasal verb. Abide by. Abide by is a phrasal verb. Then the meaning of abide by is to respect or obey a decision or a rule. With example, if you want to keep your job here, you must abide by our rules. Account for. To explain or give a reason. For example, I hope you can account for the time you were out. Another one is add up. Add up means to make sense, seems reasonable. For example, the facts in the case just don't add up. The another one we have advise against. Meaning to recommend not doing something. For example, I advise against walking alone in the park. Another one, agree with, meaning to have the same opinion as someone else. For example, I agree with you, I think you should go as well. Whenever you are agree with someone else's idea, so you will use this phrasal verb, agree with. Next, allow for. The meaning of allow for is to take into consideration. We need to allow for unexpected charges along the way. Appeal to please or make a request. For example, I appeal to the court to change its decision. The last one is apply for. The meaning to make a formal request. For example, he applied for a scholarship for next semester. I hope you have learned these phrasal verbs and now you are able to use it in your sentences. Okay, so let me summarize it that what we studied in this video. We studied phrase, that what is phrase. We studied the definition of it. Then we also studied some example of that. After that, types, and one type we discussed here in this video with a lot of phrasal verbs plus meanings plus examples. Now you can use these phrasal verbs in your conversation. Okay, that's it. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.